Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel and happy Wax Wednesday. Before we dive into today's video, I do just want to apologize for the lighting. It is a very rainy and gloomy day here in California, so my lighting is all sorts of messed up. But that's not going to stop us because it is Wax Wednesday, where around here we like to do a little series called Bars to Jars. If you are newer to my channel, hello and welcome. We like to do Bars to Jars around here where we highlight a popular candle and we will find a comparable or complementary Scentsy mixture for that candle. So whether you are someone who you enjoy your Scentsy and you pair your Scentsy along with candles, or maybe you've decided to go completely wickless but you miss maybe particular fragrances from popular candle companies, you can now find a Scentsy mixture to kind of fulfill that void maybe. So today we are actually going to be talking about a Bath & Body Works candle. So this is Pink Apple Punch from Bath & Body Works. Sorry, my camera's probably gonna do all kinds of weird things because this label is so super pretty. It's like this holographic, super shiny label, so it's really pretty. But this kind of spoke to me a little bit because this is more of a summer apple kind of scent, and I love apple fragrances, but a lot of times apple fragrances will be more fall-esque, right? And a lot of times they'll have spice to it. So if I can find a great apple scent that can be enjoyed during the spring and summer months, sign me up. So I felt like this was a really good one to do a comparison on, so I'm excited to do this. So like I said, so this is Pink Apple Punch, and the notes on this one, it is still currently available. I will link it in the description if you are interested. Otherwise, if you are wanting a Scentsy version, stay tuned because we are going to do a little mixture here. So Pink Apple Punch, the notes are crisp apples, sun-kissed melon, and sugar crystals. So I was here for it. I was like, okay, this sounds like it's gonna be really good. I got it, and I do really like it. This is definitely a summery apple scent, of course. I do like the hint of melon in there, but then there's almost, and what's not in here, it just says crisp apples, sun-kissed melon, and sugar crystals. There's almost like an aquatic feel to this as well. There's almost like an aquatic note here. So I really, really liked that because it added an extra fresh element, I feel like. So I had so much fun with this mixture. So let's talk about what I did for Scentsy. So, and this also checked one of my boxes of things that I need to try to get through in a week. I like to work on my bricks. If you guys are newer to my channel, this is a brick. I know, it's insane. This is a bar. So there are 5.5, almost 6 bars in one brick. Bricks right now are not currently available for individual purchase, but they can be purchased through Scentsy Club, which is our subscription service. So unfortunately you can't get your hands on this particular brick anymore, but I have a bit of a brick stash. I have a bit of a brick addiction, if you will. So I try to make it a point to warm some of my bricks every single week. So this worked for this mixture and to work on my bricks. So Johnny Appleseed. This was, I'm sure you probably guessed this without even really needing to know anything, as far as like what mixtures I was gonna go with. This is obviously the base I was going to go with. So this is a really, really great apple, like spring and summer apple scent, as well as into the fall and winter. To be totally honest, I feel like this is just a really great apple scent. If you are not wanting any kind of spice, this is just pure apple, and you can actually smell like the apple rind almost. It is very, very good, and it's a very good authentic apple scent. I love this. Like I said, there's absolutely no spice in this whatsoever. So I knew this was the base that I wanted to go for this mixture. Now, I did a couple of different mixtures to come up with what I like best, but I feel like any of these mixtures are going to do the trick if you're trying to replicate or have a comparable or complementary scent to this candle. So I decided to go with this, and this would be, so you can say I went through 2 whole cubes, but I was practicing a few different mixtures and a couple of different warmers. So I cut these into thirds. just to do this particular mixture. So do like 1 cube to 1 cube. If you have a Johnny Appleseed bar, I would do 1 cube to 1 cube in the same warmer. So I did Johnny Appleseed and Mad for Melon. So Mad for Melon, actually both of these scents that we're gonna talk about, not Johnny Appleseed, but both of these other scents that we're gonna talk about are new to the spring and summer season. And if you saw my weekly, like what I've been warming video, you will have known that I kind of said that Mad for Melon was a bit of a womp womp for me. And it was. This was not super strong. It was good, but it just wasn't very strong for me. And I had it going in several warmers. I went through an entire bar in my office and it was fine. Like, it wasn't very strong and I wished it was stronger. Oftentimes when you start to do these mixtures, some of these lighter scents really shine through when you mix them. This also was the case for, I mean, a few other mixtures that we had done, but the first thing that comes to mind is the apple butter frosting and churro churro mixture. Churro churro was so weak for me on its own. Unfortunately, you can't get churro churro anymore. Sad face, I know. But when you did that mixture, churro churro shined through. That is the same thing here, you guys. It really is great. So mixing Johnny Appleseed and Mad for Melon, Johnny Appleseed was the like shining star, but Mad for Melon actually did shine through a little bit, and it was really nice to have that balance between apples and melon. It was really, really nice. So let me tell you the description from Scentsy, but we've got a couple other mixtures to talk about too. So Johnny Appleseed.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
Why is she doing this to me? It's like every video. You know what? Watch is going off. She loves interrupting me right now. We went like the longest stretch of time. I'm blaming this on my girlfriend, Elisa, because she totally jinxed me. We went the longest span of time without my watch interrupting me. And then she was like, hey, remember the days when this would happen? And ever since then. Okay, first let me tell you about Johnny Appleseed. Okay, Johnny Appleseed is a bestseller, and Scentsy says, just picked Macintosh Pops with apple peels and a hint of crisp pear. So it's really, really nice. I think it's just the perfect, just pure apple scent. Now, let's talk about Mad for Melon. So I love this mixture, you guys. This is a really great mixture. Definitely doing this mixture definitely makes me want to continue to purchase Mad for Melon and just have melon on hand. So Mad for Melon is juicy honeydew melon, fresh from the vine, is adorned with freesia and wild poppy. There's not too much floral in this. It really is just, I shouldn't say just melon, because there is a little bit of that floral, but it's very subtle on the back end for me. It's mostly melon that shines through. But if you are wanting just a melon scent to warm on its own without mixing any apple or anything, this is nice. And I would say this is a good light to light medium scent. I think medium is a little bit pushing it, but it is good. So if you like the lighter ones, this is a good one on its own, or mixing it, I feel like made Mad for Melon shine through even more. Okay, let's talk about my favorite mixture. Well, I think it is my favorite mixture, potentially. I think it's my favorite mixture. I'm a little bit undecided, but I'll explain. Okay, this mix, you guys, is fantastic. So Johnny Appleseed, the base is not changing. So Johnny Appleseed and Make a Splash. Make a Splash is another new release for the spring and summer season. Oh, this mixture, you guys, this checked all the boxes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm not dissing Mad for Melon. I still think that was a really good mixture, and I couldn't do this comparison without trying that out. That was nice. This is amazing. This is really, really amazing. And what I like about Make a Splash is that you do have that melon note, but you also have that extra aquatic note that I feel like I was getting from this, even though there was no like aquatic notes in the description here or on the label. This just added an extra fresh element to it that was so super nice. And I felt like this was a pretty good contender with Johnny Appleseed. If you're not careful, especially if you do have a brick and you're chopping up a brick cube, you need to be careful with how much of the Johnny Appleseed you're putting in, because Johnny Appleseed will overshine a lot of things. But this is giving Johnny Appleseed a little bit of a run for his money. So this is really, really nice. I loved this combination so very much. So Scentsy says make a splash is dewy melon and fresh green apple. So you have another apple element there that's just adding to it, which may be why it's not letting Johnny Appleseed really take the shining light. I don't know. Dewy melon and fresh green apple dive into refreshing turquoise waters. So you have that little aquatic note that's just adding an extra freshness. Oh, this mixture. I never would have thought to do this mix together. Oh, it's really, really good, you guys. I love this. This was really nice. Then I thought, well, what if you want just a little bit more melon? Add all three. So add all three. So, and I did really like this mixture together too. So I did a 1/3 or a 1/4 cube of Johnny Appleseed of this. If you have just a bar of this, do 1 cube to 1 cube to 1 cube in the same warmer of Johnny Appleseed, Make a Splash, and Mad for Melon. Really, really good, because the Mad for Melon just gave it another little melon element, but then you also have the melon, the green apple, and the turquoise waters here in Make a Splash, and then you have all apple here. It is so good. It's really, really good. I feel like this is the perfect spring and summer apple scent. So if you're someone who you love apple scents all year round, but you want to make it more spring and summer appropriate, so you don't want to have the added cinnamon spice kind of situation happening because that's more for fall and winter. Or hey, if you're someone who you like apple and cinnamon sticks or cinnamon spices and all that all year round, you do you rock it, enjoy it. I'm not knocking you. But if you are looking for a spring and summer apple scent, this is a really, really great combination. So, and if you are looking for a scent that's either, like I said, comparable or complementary to Bath & Body Works Pink Apple Punch, that is going to be the candle of the week here. And this is the mixture of the week. So let me know, have you tried this mixture? I would highly recommend. I think, because I did really enjoy all of the 3 mixtures. Like I said, it's 3 cubes into 1 warmer. Make sure it's not a mini warmer. Make sure the warmer that you are doing this mixture in, the dish is large enough if you are going to do 3, to do the 3 cubes. It's a really good mixture. So I'm thinking just these 2 on their own, just the Make a Splash and Johnny Appleseed will probably be the winners in my book, but I had to share all the mixtures that I tried because this was a really great mixture. This one was a really fun one to do. So I was really excited to share it with you. So let me know in the comments if you have tried this. If you haven't, I would highly recommend, because this was a really great summertime apple mixture. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys, happy Wednesday.